Okay guys, welcome to video number 3. In this video I'm going to talk about a couple of different things. I'm going to go over, first thing I'm going to go over a way to get the customers you want to get. Okay, everybody's got a certain customer where they make more money on, whether it's, in my case it's driveways. Like for small residential concrete repair like I do, driveways I make more money than anything else. Patios, anything, and they're the easiest. You got direct access to them like that. So every business I'm sure has customers like that. So I'm going to tell you how to get the customers you want. In previous years I would do maybe, I don't know, between 10 and 20 driveways. The rest would be patios, sidewalks, some commercial tear outs here and there. This year I did almost 100 driveways. That's all I was doing, and it was just because of my sales letter and the way I worded it, and I'm going to show you how I did that and how you can do that as well. The other thing I want to talk about is my phone book ads, which I'm just going to kind of tell you about those, but not get into it a whole lot. In my marketing system in a box, I send out a copy of what my phone book ad looks like, but basically what I did is I figured out a way to make my phone book ad look like this, and that's what I'm going to get into too, is making your marketing look ugly, because that's kind of what I do. In fact, I ugly it up to make it look a little uglier on purpose, and I get more response out of it because people think there's a couple different things they think. If it's ugly and looks like this, plain Jane, black and white, like the envelope I showed you, for one, they think you're doing it yourself, which makes it, people would rather do business when it comes to a small business with, the guy that's doing everything right by himself and taking care of everything himself. That's what this type of marketing makes it look like to you. But it also, again, flies under the radar and doesn't look like an advertisement. So it's kind of twofold by uglying it up a little bit. But, okay, so in order to get, that's the other thing that's good about this type of a sales letter and sending this out as opposed to just a slick, thing with some pictures on it, basically sending out your business card, which is what people do. People do the same thing in the phone book, which I do the exact opposite and try to give people as much information as I can and do it in a persuasive, entertaining way. Okay, if you do that, you're going to stand above everybody else, and you're just going to stick out like crazy, and it's just going to bring you more business. That's the bottom line. So all this stuff I'm teaching you, that's basically what you're doing. You're standing out, not looking like an advertisement, giving information instead of just an ad, which is what a lot of people want anyways, is they want information. So that's what I'm giving you here, is all that. So, but what I'm going to get into right now is how I was able to use this to get the type of customer I wanted to. Okay, so for the first thing I did, obviously, was the headline. Discover how you can get a new driveway for only $4,000. Okay, that right there, people say, okay, either I need a new driveway or I don't. Boom, end of story. They're either interested or they're not. You want to make your letter or any ad you write, you want it for somebody, not for everybody. Make it for everybody, you end up confusing everybody involved. You just want to make it for somebody. In my case, I was looking for people that wanted driveways. Now, down here I talk about sidewalks, patios, and stuff like that, which that way if somebody does say, I don't need a driveway, but I need a new patio, and then they look down and they see patio right here. Okay, so, but anyways, mainly what I wanted was driveways, and that is all I got this letter, was driveways. Almost everybody who called wanted a driveway. So that leads me to the other thing about a lot of these sales letters, is most of what people read on these is they read this here, and then they go to the end to see what's going on, and then they read this down at the bottom, the PS. I have 2 PS's here, but so always put a PS on a sales letter, because a lot of people read that. They just see this. Driveway for $4,000, okay, 10% off. Sounds good. Who is this guy? Recap. They call me. Boom. So, but anyways, just by changing this, I could target any other type of customer I wanted to. If I was looking to do patios, okay, I would just change that to discover how you can get a new patio. I'd figure out what I thought my average patio size usually was and what the cost of it usually is, and I'd just change all this to meet that. So pretty simple really, but that's what's so great about this, is then I could change this whole sales letter to go around something else if I wanted to. The other thing that's good about it is, you get these customers, if you got another product you want to upsell them on later in the year, like if I decided I was going to start sealing driveways and stuff like that, I could send them another letter just like this. Hey, discover how you can get your drive sealed for $500 or whatever. But what's good about this type of marketing is you can really explain yourself, and you can really change everything. You can really change everything and change what customers you want and kind of pick and choose the type of customers you want. So that's, just another huge plus of sending out a sales letter as opposed to a slick business card, basically, a postcard or whatever. But there is good postcard marketing, and I'm going to get into that next year in my marketing letter, which I will start sending out once I do some testing on it. I haven't done a lot of postcard stuff, but it does work. I know that. But I just like this because it doesn't look like an ad, and just achieves everything I'm trying to do. Not look like an ad, fly under the radar, get people to open it, get people to read it, tell them what I want, weed out the customers I don't want. And you can do all that with a sales letter. So, and the next thing I was going to talk about in this was how to get a list. A list of people. Basically what I do is I just buy zip codes. So in your area, I'm sure you know what zip codes you want to do. If you're selling something else, a product that you're selling nationally, you can get lists for everything. I get mine from Info USA. There's a ton of, just go in your local Yellow Pages and look up list brokers, and you'll find somebody that can sell you a list of just about any type of customer you'd be looking to find. But I just buy zip codes. I know which areas here in town, that I want to target. I know the older houses, a certain year, and so that I just go by zip code, and I buy them from Info USA. Be careful, don't go to the places that say unlimited leads online and they say you can download as many leads, because you can't, and it's just false advertising. So don't fall into it. I did. But that's pretty much it. My phone book ad I did want to talk about a little bit. Basically what I did is, everybody else, again, in the phone book is running ads that look like business cards. So what I did is changed it around. I did kind of made it, it's only this big, but I made it basically like this, a direct response, informational, just call these advertorials, but sales letter type is what I call it, I guess. Sales letter type marketing, and I did that with my phone book ad and was able to maneuver that. Again, I do send out a copy of that with my marketing system in a box, and I walk through, I have a whole CD about all those different types of marketing. But that's pretty much it for this video. On the next video, we're going to get into kind of writing this ad a little bit more, and some other tips and tricks that I have to really make this even more.